Hi there, mates! Subscribe, hit the like button, and write your predictions for today's Champions League clashes in the comments below. And while you're typing, we better proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. We played with personality, we produced goals, we won this Champions League again. And that produced a match which was lovely to play in, and for those who were watching. Karim Benzema claimed, "It's hard to sum up straight after the game. We made too many mistakes. Real Madrid pushed us every time tonight." Here's how Jordan Henderson has reacted to his side's defeat to Real Madrid. The government of Spain fears that the scandal with Barcelona will affect and even take away the country's joint bid with Portugal and Ukraine to host the 2030 World Cup. AC Milan first-choice goalkeeper Mike Maignan has returned to first-team training following a lengthy injury layoff, Gianluca Di Marzio understands. Liverpool have conceded 5 goals at Anfield in the Champions League for the first time. The last time they lost 2-5 at home was in 1952, when the Reds suffered a crushing defeat to West Bromwich Albion. Liverpool have 6 losses and a draw in the last 7 games against Real Madrid, the last time they beat Los Blancos back in 2009. Napoli now have a winning streak of 6 matches with a total score being 14-1. Conte is reportedly being close to agreeing a contract extension with Chelsea. The club wants N'Golo to form a duo with Enzo. Rafael Benitez would like to take the West Ham United job in case David Moyes gets sacked. Pochettino and Tuchel have reportedly rejected the Hammers' offer. Benzema became only the second player after Lionel Messi to score in 18 consecutive Champions League seasons. Victor Osimhen has netted in all 8 of Napoli's last matches where he was in the starting 11. Salah became Liverpool's all-time top goal scorer in European competitions and equaled Didier Drogba's record as the highest-scoring African player in the Champions League history. Mohamed slotted 44 goals in the Champions League and 42 goals in European Cups for Liverpool. Girona are planning to extend the contract with head coach Michael Sanchez, AS reports. After bagging a brace against Liverpool, Vinicius Junior broke his personal performance record in the Champions League. These were the 22-year-old Brazilian's 5th and 6th goals in the ongoing Champions League campaign. Earlier on, he provided a maximum of 4 goals in a single European Cup season of 2021-22. Salah has delivered his 13th assist to Darwin Nunez during the clash versus Real Madrid. He's now the record holder for most Champions League assists in Liverpool's history. I'm not stupid to say Bernardo is a left-back, as we've done it in the past with Alexander Zinchenko and Fabian Delph, Guardiola noted. Former Vice President of La Liga's arbitration committee, José María Enríquez Negreira, could evade criminal responsibility for the payments made by Barcelona because of having Alzheimer's disease. Stefan Bajcetic is the youngest footballer in Liverpool's history to start a Champions League knockout stage game. He made an appearance against Real Madrid at the age of 18 years and 122 days. Brighton and Hove Albion head coach Roberto De Zerbi could take charge of Tottenham Hotspur in case Antonio Conte leaves. Paul Pogba has returned to full training with Juventus. He has not been involved in official matches since last April. Arsenal and Real Madrid are interested in signing Atalanta striker Rasmus Højlund. Leeds United have confirmed the appointment of Javi Garcia as the team's new head coach. The 52-year-old Spaniard agreed to a contract with the Peacocks on flexible terms. The biggest problem at Chelsea was that after I won the Champions League, a striker like Lukaku was still put in front of me. Timo Werner shared his opinion. AC Milan and Al Nassr are eyeing Wilfried Zaha. The Englishman's contract with Crystal Palace expires this summer. Arsenal left-back Kieran Tierney is weighing up a transfer option, with Newcastle United set to be interested. Pep Guardiola did not include De Bruyne, Stones and Laporte in the squad list for the battle against RB Leipzig. PSG could sack sporting advisor Luis Campos, Foot Mercato informs. Roberto De Zerbi may leave Brighton in the summer amid links to several top Serie A clubs, including AC Milan. TalkSport writes, Azpilicueta has been discharged from the hospital after suffering a concussion. Cesar attended team training, but strictly to observe his partner's work. Tebas has once again taken off his mask. It's a phobia towards Barcelona. He always appears in a recurrent way to destabilize us, Laporta believes. If Qatari investors become the owners of Manchester United, they would not spend a large amount of money on summer signings. Graham Potter has one of the hardest jobs in the league. He's been given crazy amounts of talent, Rio Ferdinand said. I think it's possible for us to buy Folarin Balogun permanently from Arsenal, RAM president Jean-Pierre Caillet stated. Hatayspor have confirmed that their sporting director, Taner Savut, died. The cause of death was the recent earthquake in Turkey. Savut has passed away under the rubble of the building. He was 48 years old. There are no new talks, let alone any request for Jude Bellingham, Borussia Dortmund sporting director Sebastian Kehl revealed. The results of yesterday's fixtures are on your screens. And now let's move on to the main news of the release. The PSG board continues to ponder upon Zinedine Zidane as a potential candidate to replace head coach Christophe Galtier, Footmercato notifies. The Parisians are not satisfied with the duo of the manager and the football advisor Luis Campos. The owners are also not convinced with the performances the team's summer newcomers display throughout the season, not to mention the collapsed winter move of Chelsea's winger Hakim Ziyech. Besides, Zidane himself is not willing to accept the offer as long as Campos is still taking the initiative in many clubs' decisions. Previously, there were rumors regarding Galtier's potential sacking in case the Red and Blues lose to Bayern Munich in the Champions League round of 16. Former Tottenham and PSG head coach Mauricio Pochettino received an offer to lead Chelsea. According to 90min journalist Graham Bailey, not every one of London club's board members shares Todd Boehly's trust in Graham Potter. They do not believe he is capable of correcting the situation after a series of horrible results. Boehly himself also seems to have doubts in the manager, but doesn't want to change anything in the middle of the process of rebuilding the team. Nevertheless, last week, the management's representatives held talks with Pochettino. Mauricio has turned the approach down, as he wants to return to coaching duties only under appropriate and proper working conditions. Napoli took a significant step on the way to the Champions League quarterfinals. The Parthenopeans earned an important away victory over Eintracht, 0-2. Osimhen and Di Lorenzo were the ones to make the difference clear. We would like to highlight Kvaratskhelia assist for the second goal, which was a masterpiece backheel flick. However, the Georgian star from Napoli could not convert the spot kick in the 36th minute. Nevertheless, Khvicha still managed to leave a mark. Real Madrid did not leave Liverpool any chance in the second leg. Despite the unsuccessful start of the game at Anfield, already in the 14th minute, the hosts were leading with a 2-0 score, with Nunez flicking the ball with his back heel after Salah's assist and Mo taking advantage of Courtois' epic blunder a little later. For some, it may have seemed like things were out of Real Madrid's control, though Los Blancos set up an amazing comeback, eventually scoring 5 goals. Vinicius, Benzema, and Militao got the job done. The Brazilian and the Frenchman had a brace each. Winning like this isn't easy, above all because of how the match began. We never lost confidence, and little by little we won control of the ball. We were efficient up front, and Vinicius Junior produced an incredible performance. At 2-0 down, I thought about the City away leg last year in hope that we could do the same, but it turned out even better. We were better in our attacks, we created more danger, and we then defended better, Carlo Ancelotti said in a post-match interview. The beginning was outstanding. It was us in a nutshell. It was perfect, exactly how we wanted to play. The whole first half was good besides the goals. The only way you can slow down the game a bit is to keep the ball. We started the second half losing the ball in strange moments. The space for the third goal, that's not possible, but it happened. That's why it's 3-2. It'll be a massive challenge, but we have to play in the Premier League first and make sure we learn from this game. And these were Jurgen Klopp's words. Guys, do you believe in Liverpool's comeback at Santiago Bernabeu? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Big news from Gerard Romero. Barcelona are in talks with Lionel Messi over a possible return next summer. There are 2 parties involved in the negotiations: Xavi and Lionel Messi, Laporta and Jorge Messi. Before the World Cup, there was a dinner between Xavi and Messi. Blaugrana financial condition plays the decisive role in the question of whether Leo will return to Barcelona. Thus, Barca should take care of it. If Messi is about to return to Barcelona, Busquets and Alba will definitely stay for one more year. But this is not Messi's request. Anyway, Busquets and Alba will have to take significant pay cuts in order to match Messi in the wage structure. Folks, check out the latest video on our football club project and find out why Messi can actually return to Barcelona. Have a good time watching, and see you in a bit.